Alright, so today we are not reading a book, instead, we are reading an article. So I bought a subscription for this platform, Medium, it's called, and here different people, just simple people like we are, write something down, share their thoughts, and we can see their style and we can read what they advise. And this title kind of grabbed my attention today: how to do hard things when you have zero motivation, because all of us every now and then find ourselves in this state when we don't want to do anything and when we feel lazy. So let's see. Tricks create novelty. These 5 strategies create consistency. This is fintler, трюки, and this is stabilность, berkararlik. So let's get to the article. Here is a picture before we read the article itself. Trick systems, guess which one lasts. And then 2-minute hack, reward motivation. Okay. I don't like actually looking at this kind. I don't like looking at this kind of pictures and trying to figure out what is the meaning behind. I prefer when everything is given on the plate, like it's ready. Let's get to it. One of the biggest mistakes you can make if you want to be consistent is trying to trick your brain. We have all seen the advice: just do it for 2 minutes, give yourself a reward. When I was stuck and wanted to change my life, I fell for it too. I think many people know this phrase from some movies. I am stuck, help me. Застрять, бревда kalmak. And I also believe it in this kind of bullshit, they say. I remember watching a YouTube video more than 10 years ago about proven hacks and trying it. Well, those techniques worked for a few days, but then the novelty would wear off and I'd go right back to my old routines. Yes. So when you start something, just because it's new, it's attractive. But as time goes, it loses its novelty and then you lose your motivation to keep doing this thing. So tricks are not equal with lasting change. What does work? Focus on the bigger picture. Tricks focus on the how, but discipline requires a why. If your reason for working is small, your brain will easily talk you out of it. Just like my pursuit of 9. I want it, but like, who cares? And what does it change? I always think, and that's why I postpone it. So most people fail because they don't actually know what they are fighting for. They are just following a should instead of a must. The action: put physical cues of your big why around your house or on your phone lock screen. When you have a visual reminder of your goal, you stop internal negotiation before it starts. Бомузакера, переговоры. I think this internal negotiation is with yourself. Like, should I do it now or not? If this doesn't work, your why is simply not important enough. So dig deep and find something that moves you. Slow down your mornings. If the first thing you do in the morning is check your notifications, you have already handed over the keys to your brain to everyone else. When your mind is racing from the moment you wake up, it's much easier for lazy thoughts to take control later in the day. The action: spend your morning offline. Read a physical book or journal. Slowing down isn't about being zen. It's about building a buffer. When you start the day in a calm, intentional state, you develop mental stillness. It's calmness. So actually, I like this advice. I need to try it myself because the moment I wake up, I take my phone and open the Telegram. So it says that during the day it harms you. And also it ruins my mood because so many students write, I'm sorry, I cannot make it today, I feel ill, or I have other plans, I have to go to a dentist, blah, blah, blah. So later, when work gets difficult, you can access that stillness instead of reacting to the first impulse to quit. So this stillness can help you during the day. When your brain says stop, it helps you not to stop. Adopt a screw it mindset. Da fix diyen bu. Vay boy diyen lan. Başın farkı yok diyen. Most people fail because they take their own feelings too seriously. They think that because they feel tired, they must be tired. Stop over-analyzing every single thought and emotion. It's okay, you're human. Your emotions can be all over the place. If you want to get things done, you have to learn to be a bit indifferent to your own thoughts. Беперва, безразличный. So you need to be indifferent to your thoughts because otherwise they can stop you. The action. Practice being detached. When your brain starts complaining, жаловаться, şikayet başlandı, say screw it and do the task anyway. Sana ver şikayet. Нашunda brain'a. Надо сказать, да пошел ты, and start doing the thing. This is about breaking the link between thought and action. Once you realize that your body can move regardless of what your brain is whining about, complaining about, you become consistent. It's true. Because you always think about the disadvantages, you always think about the consequences, and that's why you stop. But if you just act without thinking, I think you can get so many things done. Take your body seriously. This is a paradox, strange thing. You should be detached from your mind's whims, but obsessed with your body's health. Many people think that they have a motivation problem when they actually have an energy problem. You cannot mute a brain that is screaming for help because it is sleep deprived or fueled by junk. Uyku yetişmiyorgen болса, если не хватает сна, and also if your brain is fueled by junk, шунчекле мусор кирип турган болса миеңе, столько мусора в мозгу. The action. Treat your sleep, exercise, and diet as non-negotiables. Еще нарсалар вообще музакерат помиде. Нельзя вообще даже торговаться по их поводу. You always need to sleep well, the article says. You need to keep a diet, and also you need to exercise. Actually, I do support this because sleep is very important and everybody knows that. About the exercise, yes, whenever I start going to a gym, I feel much better. I feel more active. I want to do. I want to work. I want to study. And now I'm keeping a diet. It's been actually 3 weeks and I really feel good. And now I cannot eat junk. My body or my organism says no to it somehow. Remember, if you're not sleeping, your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that handles discipline, literally shuts down if you don't sleep. Fix the biology and the hard things suddenly feel light. Remove the social media disease. You cannot have a quiet, focused mind if you're feeding it hits of dopamine all day. If you cannot stand in line for 2 minutes without checking your phone, you'll never be able to sit for 2 hours to do deep work. Stop taking your phone everywhere. Put it in another room. Actually, it's true. When I come back home and when I want to have dinner with my family, I put my phone in my room and then I go to the kitchen or living room for the dinner. And this helps me to engage with my family. And the same I do in the gym. I always put my phone as far from myself as it's only possible. So I don't keep checking the notifications and I don't keep just looking at the screen of my mobile phone. Every time you scroll, you are training your brain to expect a reward for zero effort. You're literally practicing being distracted. Is that what you want for your life? To always be distracted? Of course not. Remove the apps. I know you probably did it 50 other times, like most of us. Just don't install them again. Actually, I wish there was no Instagram. I hate Instagram, but I also use it. Why I use it? Because I think like it's important for my work, but still I don't use it for my work. Mainly I use it for myself. So we need to do something with that. At least I need to do something with that. Either I should start a blog to make it useful, or I should just delete it. It's not difficult to do hard things, it just requires you to stay uncomfortable without escaping. Nothing good in life comes for free. Very good. You have to work for it. No tricks or hacks, just action. Let's go. That's it. That's it. Here are some comments from people who also read it like we did now. So let's see. Once you realize your body can move regardless of what your brain is whining about, you become this is true even in the opposite direction. When sciatica was taking away everything from me, but my brain felt somewhat at ease, I discovered I could still work things out. The third is my favorite. I need to say screw it a lot more. Thank you for all the valuable advice, Darius. You see, Darius wrote this. We read it, so many other people did, and they are thanking him for this article. Actually, Medium is a very good platform. You can also download it. If I'm not mistaken, 1 or 3 articles are given for free during the day, and for the rest you have to pay just $5 a month. Nothing. But if you keep reading some articles like this, I think it's gonna be indeed useful. Okay, so bye bye.